Hello and welcome to another episode of Volts and Boost, everybody. So today we'll be working a little bit on the Challenger. This is not a how-to video. I just want to preface that. We just got back from vacation, doing about a 5,000 kilometer road trip in the truck. That was my last video on the channel, and just to check in, the truck did absolutely phenomenal. No sweat whatsoever. So that's pretty wicked. But today, I got something in a little bit ago for the Challenger, and in my opinion, it was the only thing this car really needed. This car is pretty dialed. So it has a supercharger on it, has some suspension modifications, long tube headers, pretty much the works. And what I'm about to show you is the only thing in my experience of driving the thing that it quote unquote needs, I guess. So without further ado, let's check this out. All right, so I got here a Barton shifter. As you guys are aware, I've brought it up in many videos in the past with this thing. The factory shifter is just so sloppy. Even when you're in gear, it's just very, very sloppy. Lots of side-to-side play, and it's just something that doesn't feel like it should be in a TR6060 Tremec transmission, but it seems to be a common issue with them. It's not really an issue, but it's just a preference, I guess. You're able to customize what you want out of the shifter, and I just wanted a nice machined shift stick, and then I got the shift ball up here to match the Hemi orange of the car. So that'll be cool, but I am going to go watch the video here on how to install it. There is another good one on YouTube of a gentleman installing this thing. So without further ado, you guys won't see me watching the video, but I'm going to go watch the video. So I'm going to go, just watch the video, learn this thing inside and out. I did it already just to get a feel for it, and it seems pretty easy. I also have the button here for the line lock. The line lock currently is sitting on the shifter in the car. In this case, it will not be. I prefer a ball to a pistol style grip as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to mount this. There is a light. I'll show you guys when I'm in the car. There's a light that's not working. So I might just, place this where that light is, because I think they're supposed to work in conjunction with each other. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch this video and get going on it. All right. The old shifter is out. It's actually a pretty nice unit. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of the pistol grip shift knobs. Center console is half ripped apart. Yeah, that light just does not work. They kind of have it wired as a completed ground style. So I'll probably have to order one, but I plan on putting the line lock button right beside it. So it's right here, and I'll just put the line lock right there. Not the best position for it, I don't think, in my opinion, but I'm gonna have to extend these wires, it looks like, too. It's the only real option I have without really, ruining the center console even more. All right, just to show you guys an update, this is where I am in taking the center console out. It's pretty easy up until this point. You have 2 Phillips screw that go up there, and then you have 4 8mm bolts, those silver ones up here. And then you pull it out after you unplug the cigarette lighter, and in my case, my iPod, old school iPod connector. And then you take that big heavy thing, I think it's to drown out the NVH, but it's like disintegrating. It's kind of crazy how fragile that is. But I'm at this point here, so I'm going to take this plate off, 10mm bolts all around, and then I'll be able to see the shifter linkages. I also ended up, there's the center console, but I ended up putting that switch right here for the line lock, so I think it goes nice. I did want to offset it just a bit so it was easier to touch with your finger, if that makes any sense at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this guy in there as soon as I can. I'm watching videos as I go. So yeah, wish me luck. All right, so old shifter is out and this thing just flops around like no man's business. Here's the new Barton unit. I did put the main linkage on here already, and I used a impact to take it off, and then I threaded it by hand, and then impact to put it back on. And I'm about to throw this in the car and just make sure everything all fits nice, and then I'm going to button everything up with this. All the installation videos say to install this in the car and then configure the shifting shaft, and then slide this one on this mount after, which goes on the forks in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I did install the silicone seal here that they provide. Very easy to do. And yeah, let's throw this sucker on. All right, it's in there, and it was a pain getting those pins in just because it's brand new bushings and what have you. I did end up putting my just a little bit of super lube on the pins just to protect them and give it more articulation without resistance. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, put that fork bushing on the back here, and just button everything up. Everything is linked up and ready to go. All right, so the shifter fork plates are on. I'm just gonna tighten them up, and then we're gonna put the fork on and then attach the shifter. Everything's buttoned up. I'm still so surprised at how fragile this piece is. I don't know if I should buy one or if it's just gonna turn out the same or what, but it completely like disintegrated in that corner, and it just keeps ripping here. So it just must be like an NVH inhibitor of some sort. I'm not entirely certain. But it's just ripping itself apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this, and I'll see where we're at. All right, so everything's on. I'm just buttoning up everything and deciphering if I have long enough wiring for the line lock, and I might just have enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish buttoning everything up. This is all solid and on. They did short ship me one washer, which is sucky, but I ended up finding one. There's the shift knob there. So I want to get this all done and show you guys, so I'm gonna hurry up. All right, so I'm in the car now. Everything's all buttoned up, ready to go. The only thing I have a gripe about is this shift knob is like way cockeyed, so I don't know what that's all about. I'm gonna email them and see what's going on there. I know it did come with a nut, a tightening nut, so I might just have to use that tightening nut to tighten this against it. Maybe that's what it's for. I almost bet that's what it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and try to get it perfect. But I love the way it looks otherwise, and it is very, very tight, and yeah, has the return to center spring dialed, so it's perfect. There's no sloppiness going on, which is what I was after. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that nut on and see if we can get this to be better. I'm also gonna test out my line lock to make sure it works. All right, so yeah, that's what that nut was for. I just assumed that this would be like mated to the shift stick perfectly, but I was wrong. Also, it has a nice channel for the shift boot here, right here, and I really want to put it on, but like as I'm putting it on, it's ripping my shift boot. So I'm gonna do a little digging on that, see what's going on. I don't want to, you know, just rip it for fun, obviously, but I honestly don't mind the look that it has now. And this shifter is so much better, guys. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how much this is. Just feels so much better. I can't wait to drive it. I can't right now because it's pouring rain. Line lock does work perfectly, so that's awesome. Yeah, it's a way better shifter and shift linkage and knob. I'm gonna throw up that pistol grip online and sell it for a couple $100 and enjoy this car even more now, even more so, because this is just awesome. So 2 thumbs up for me. I'd do the other one, but it's holding the camera. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is more to be a vlog and to keep you apprised on what's going on with the Challenger versus a how-to. So please don't take it as such. I just want to bring you guys along with what's going on with all the cars. So hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. All right, peace.